Does this work for men? Can he order a female porn star and come up to spice up his marriage? Again, I don't know of anything on this large of a scale where women will publicly allow themselves to be humiliated, because it's really what it boils down to. It's like it's it's a public humiliation fest for the guy, for the husband, and there's nothing in it for him aside from culture, society, these websites, these groups trying to convince him that it's hot, that you'll get off on it. um I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. It again, like, it's so weird to me when I see these conversations that this stuff exists and exists so publicly now. There are women out there that do co-sign their guy sleeping with other women. It usually, it never looks like the opposite of this, if I can put it that way. So let's start with that. It never looks like husbandy. Like, let's get a website and call it husbandy. I bet that doesn't exist. And interviews where they're sitting down in the, like, it doesn't exist in that plane. What it usually is it's bisexual women, openly bisexual women. I think all women are bisexual, by the way. It's just a matter of, are they overt about it, or are they covert about it, or are they in denial about it? I think all women, the vast majority, let's just say it that way, the vast majority of women are bisexual. They just don't know it if they're not open about it. But that, because they admire the female form, they'll pop up at some point and say something like, women are beautiful, or I haven't been with a woman in a long time, or I kissed a girl once in college, or that one time when we were in a bar. Like, I remember, like, I've had women say things to me like, I just don't like guys, I like girls too. Or, it's been such a long time since I've went down on a girl, or, something like that. And then they'll actively talk about having either a threesome, menage a trois, something where they invite another chick into the equation. But it's usually private, not overt like this. You'll never see it overt like this. It's generally swept under the radar. I think the only person that I see it speak about it publicly a lot is Sartain, probably. But it's mostly swept under. It's not talked about publicly. She doesn't want it out publicly, and she'll usually have a pretty, I don't want to say extensive list of rules, but she has a list of rules that she wants the guy to follow for him to indulge in another woman in the bedroom. And it's usually something like, I want you to start with me and then finish with me, meaning any fun, quote unquote, that he has with the third is kind of in between, but he always starts with her or finishes with, his wife or his girlfriend or whatever. But I mean, the weird thing is, you never overtly see this done publicly. Like, there's no public humiliation of wives or girlfriends. You only ever see public humiliation of men, and it is public humiliation. Like, make no mistake about it. The corn star doing it to the guy's wife knows it. The wife knows it. And even if the guy's in denial, sitting there filming it with a little wifey case on the cell phone as he's on the bed and he's like filming the thing from different angles, like, even that guy, to some degree, somewhere within the soul of the very fiber of his existence, knows that it's not normal, that there's a level of disgust or humiliation that exists within him. I get some people to say, well, some guys get off on this, and I'm sure there are dudes that do. Maybe they're the gay ones, or maybe they're the ones that are humiliated, or they like the humiliation. But it's just like, women hate embarrassment. Like, there's one thing that we know about women is that even if you cheat on a chick, she's going to be more likely, she's never going to love it, generally speaking. But as long as you don't embarrass her, she'll probably just be fucking like, whatever. Okay. Just don't do it again or some shit like that. All right, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.